Welcome to AlphaCars. My name is Dimitri, and today we're going to check out the underbody of 1971 BMW 2500. Here it is, right behind me on the lift. We're going to start from the rear of the vehicle and work our way towards the front. The best feature of this BMW is its originality. While the exterior paint has been updated and refinished, the underbody is quite impressive. It is a California car, and we can tell it is a California car. We're going to start looking at the rear of the vehicle. You can see the bottom of the quarter panel. This is on the driver's side. Here's the spare tire wheel well, and you can see all original underbody coating right on it. We're going to look at the area. This is the rear body panel, the lower valance, the gas tank. We were told by most recent owner that the gas tank has actually been replaced, and it looks impeccable. Not a one single dent on it, in it. And here is the quarter panel, the lower section of the passenger side. Here's the wheel well, which is absolutely amazing. And the shocks have been updated to the new ones. You can see the quarter panel wheel well is impeccable, not a one single spot of rust. And here is our rear suspension. Control arms, they have original paint. We wiped it off just a little to confirm, and yes, it does show the original paint. You can see updated rear calipers. Here's the wheel well of the left rear wheel. Unbelievable condition. Not a one spot of rust anywhere. We are transitioning to the passenger side floor. I'm going to go slow so you can see everything. Look at the, looks like it's a fuel line, and it still has all original clamps. There's not a rust on the line, behind the line, or on the inner rocker panel, or the outer rocker panel for that matter. Check all this out. Some minor scrapes on the unibody reinforcement rail. Here it is, but again, solid, no deformation. We're going to look at the, since we're here on the left side, we're going to look at the rocker panel, the outside portion of the rocker panel. Great condition. Let's take a peek under the wheel well of the left front wheel. Amazing. You can see recent brake lines. Probably not recent, but certainly not original brake calipers. And more on the wheel well. Impeccable condition from the rust standpoint. There's absolutely no rust. We're going to walk back and look at the passenger side. Same thing, no rust, no damage to the floorboards, still original factory undercoating. There's a small, looks like, I'm not sure if it's a dent there. Yeah, there may be like a small indent in this area. Again, no major damage or anything, but it looks like this has been pushed in a little bit. Certainly an easy fix if someone wanted to. Just from the inside under the carpets, you can push that down. But it is present, so we're disclosing that. We're looking at the right front fender wheel well, which is again absolutely amazing, stunning condition. And yes, the outside have been painted, but all these inner areas, they still have just a normal residue and no rust, absolutely no rust. We're looking at the frame rail here. So this car is a great candidate for, it's not perfect. There are a few things we're going to show you on the continuation of this review, but all the big ticket items they are done. We're looking, you can see the engine. This one has been professionally restored. It looks great, and you will see in the description that it is in awesome condition, and there will be some notes on previous restoration work. You can see this engine, it's been done professionally. There are no leaks from the steering box. It looks great. There's a very minor leak you can see right here from the transmission, and again, it's not much at all, because when we look at the area behind the transmission, there's no splatter of any kind. Usually when you have a large leak, it starts to show on the underbody. So this one is just a slow seepage, and otherwise it looks good. The flex joint, let's check that out. Those look very good. I'm sure they've been changed. The drive shaft looks nice. And the rear axle looks really nice. The best feature of this car, that it is a true California vehicle with amazing condition from the rust standpoint. And we can also confirm that the steering linkages have been updated. You can see it right here. And again, we're looking at a front lower valance. It's not dented, it's not damaged, it's not rusted. We're going to take a peek inside. There's no rust. Looks like the radiator has been changed. It's been updated with a new one. And again, just looking at all the areas for 1971, this is just an amazing condition vehicle. Let's take a peek at how it looks on the lift. Nice looking vehicle. And we'll take another pass with the camera. Oh, the exhaust system, yes, it does have some light surface rust, and there's one spot in particular I'm going to show you. There's a little tiny hole right here. Right here. Otherwise, actually the pipe looks great, and I think this hole may be a good thing. Maybe someone in the past drilled it, because otherwise you would have water accumulation, condensation accumulation here that would lead to pipe rusting. So sometimes it is advised to, in the low spots of the exhaust, you drill a tiny little hole so it will push out the condensation. Otherwise that condensation will cause rusting the pipe. So maybe someone actually drilled that, because the pipe otherwise looks very good and very strong. There's still some original primers that came from the factory. Look at the flanges. Only in California you can have a 1971 vehicle and the exhaust flanges would look this way. Just amazing. So let's open the hood, and just to be on the safe side, we are using this hood rod, and previous owner had a great sense of humor because he was all about original BMW parts. He even turned this little piece of wood into what looks like an original BMW part right there. But check out this engine. This is the legendary inline 6-cylinder BMW engine with 2 carburetors. And this is, I think we're going to do a cold start. Yes, you can see I have my hand on it. We're going to do a cold start on it. So we're going to activate the chokes by giving a 1 click of a button, push on a throttle pedal. You can see just one, so we don't over. And you can see it runs awesome, actually, right? So let's give it a little more gas. Yeah. So we're going to warm up the engine.